What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Gardening with Barchuckin. Today is the 34th feeding. There was the juicer pulp and watermelons that were right here in the middle. So let's see how it's looking. Looks like a watermelon rind. A little baby worm, small worm on there. That's great. All the pulp and watermelons all gone. These guys are doing an awesome job. Still got a piece of cranberry. I'm liking the egg carton, and I have some more, so I'm going to add that to the feeding area first. So this is going to be a little bit of an interesting feeding. I started canning, trying to make some tomato sauce first that I'll eventually try to can. So I have a bunch of tomato bits. As you can see, this one ended up going bad. So they definitely have a tomato feeding. I do understand tomatoes are acidic, so we'll see if by next week how much of this feeding they actually get a chance to get to. As you see, there's plenty of bedding up here at the top part of the bin, so the worm should be perfectly fine. To help with the acidity of the tomatoes, I like to add ground eggshell. This is going to help the pH and also give the worms the grit to help digest and break the food down. Like normal, I'm going to add a little worm chow to the top. I like this because as the food continues to break down for the worms, they can actually come up top and eat the worm chow, and that will end up giving them the food until the food breaks down enough for the worms to go after the feeding zone. We'll see what's going on underneath. A couple worms were hanging on for dear life. I'm going to go ahead, give this a quick mixing, see how everything's looking in here. There's a nice looking worm. I'm going to add this to the feeding tray. And this mixing is actually, I see, causing some worms to head underneath, so there's probably going to be a bunch in this lower tray today. Oh yeah. Well, it's a good thing the worms are coming down. This bedding underneath is still pretty dry. Yeah, nobody's coming through. So yes, I moved. This is, I believe this was from the garlic scape, or the garlic stem from the hardneck garlic. So as you hear, pretty much done, but it's going to take a long time to break down because that's a woody material. In the next feeding or two, that middle tray, I will go ahead and see about harvesting those castings. I'm actually heading down to my brother's this week, so I'll get to see him, check on his worm bin. I think he said he's ready for casting harvest, so I'll get a chance to kind of show him how to do it hands-on. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop it down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.